sassy this morning.
Zaina,
Not one person said it was sassy this morning. Nobody in that box said that sassy was that account or made those comments, nor was I under any impression that it was. I have spoken on Sassy's behavior in the comments for no fucking reason. Now this morning, she had a reason because they did something, fine. But I was speaking on all week long of the topic wasn't even what she was trying to make it be. And that is, a typical Sassy when she's on the fucking loose. She needs her leash. She needs to calm down and quit attacking everybody and just running into lives and changing subjects and attacking people.
Make her, Artie.
Period.
Make her.
Because that's what's happening. We've all seen it. So to sit here, that's why everybody's getting frustrated with you, is because we've all watched it in 1,300 people fucking lives.
Did she just insinuate that Sassy is a dog?
with me, I'm saying
She 100% did.
this is not one-sided.
Yeah.
Generally,
Okay, I just wanted to make sure I hadn't lost my mind.
listen, I've tried to be cordial. I am,
Which I think is really wild, because this is the same woman speaking that everybody ran around talking about she was pissing and shitting in a litter box in her car.
I love when people do that to me. I absolutely fucking love it. Because, I can't even walk down the street without my house going yellow-red. So we just automatically assume that I'm talking over you, when on my end, it finally pauses and I speak, and then it starts up again. So when you can stop and think of other perspectives other than your fucking own, that would be appreciated.
Who is she talking to?
Assuming everything. I try to wait for a pause when people are speaking, but because of that delay, and if it's shit weather or there's smoke, it can be even fucking longer.
Oh, guess who's the next character? New character unlocked.
Again, you're not hearing the argument that I think the point that people are trying to make, and I'm not saying anybody is more innocent than the other. You're also putting arguments into my mouth that I don't fucking have. It needs to stop.
So why open your mouth, bitch? You obviously don't know what the fuck is happening. Shut the fuck up.
None of that is cool. And Sassy has gone into numerous lives with 1,000+ fucking people at times.
When? What is she talking about?
Just to attack Nicole because she was there. That's not okay. And you're not there.
Wait, is she protecting Nicole?
Yeah.
I know if you go to
I thought she was protecting Grow Queen.
YouTube,
You know what's not okay?
Those recordings.
What I'm about to play.
Yeah, play that.
To make sure it doesn't have any names in it whatsoever.
I want to learn like RT. I want to be like her.
It's gonna have to be a second. I gotta make sure there's no names in it except for just RT. And if anybody knows this story, I just want to make it very clear, out of respect to everybody, absolutely do not say who it is, the child, the mother or father, don't just say parent. I don't want that in here whatsoever. It is not to be discussed. Please and thank you. But yeah, give me just a second.
Fair.
RT has personally called out Sassy in 3 different lives this week regarding her behavior.
More than the
She
other.
did?
She's got 50-11 accounts. They all have different names. So you don't know it's her.
Scolded left and right.
What made her think I was going to listen to her fucking ass? Is she weird?
I just have a question.
Well, she probably heard James last night and thought that he was being truthful, that we wouldn't be saying and doing the things we say and do if Mac or Marty were here.
Why?
You remember our conversation that me, you, Leanne Thomas, and Mac had on the phone, right? Because I absolutely still say the same things that I did then. You scamming bitch. Give those children.
RT, you're a scamming motherfucker.
How's that iPad them children bought? Running ranks on them kids' name in Georgia, huh?
You know what, RT? You're next, bitch. Hashtag you're next, bitch. This is what happens when you don't mind your business. Had nothing to do with you.
Heather, I can't stand you. Look at her name, Sassy.
Who?
Look at Heather's name, Donna.
Sassy's leash.
I like that
You're
there's
gonna go for a ride now. Well, not right now.
I'm just trying to understand, like, everybody's calling out everybody's temperament, but some of them people that are calling out someone's temperament are doing the same shit.
I know, right? That's what, like, May, who the hell are you to talk about screaming, bitch? You scream when you're the only one in a box.
You absolutely yell over people, man. And then you block and you kick them out of the box before they can even speak. So you need to think about your behavior.
Are you ready?
Monster, did she boot you, Monster?
No, I had
No.
to leave. Listen, I had to hop down, and I'm going to explain it to you like this. I was in there for 2 seconds before my husband was brought up. Viking was in the comments, May was in the comments, Sydney and all of them, right? And then she starts over talking me. Trying to poke somebody to get the reaction that you want isn't going to work with me, right? So once I realize that that's starting to happen so that you guys can have me be the bully, right? I'm not doing that. I am not doing that.
oh Camo, Nan's broken cooter scooter is talking shit about you in the comments.
That's okay.
Are you guys ready? I got
She
it
doesn't
now.
even know what the fuck was going on. She thinks I ran to you to tell you about what happened.
I know. And the thing that came out in that live was that Sydney ran to her.
Oh, what?
Yes, that's what the comments were saying. Sydney was in the comments saying that, I sent RT the screenshot and this and this and this. So she went to RT. So
You know what? You bitches are weird.
this is why that all happened. And once she started trying to talk over me, I wasn't going to have it because I was already fucking mad because of what Viking was saying in the comments, just running lies again.
RT was talking over you?
No, RT was talking over me.
They booted me out of that live.
I can't handle it because then I'll start screaming. Once I got to
And what live was I in that had 1,000 people in it? I'm not in no live with 1,000 people.
So they're referencing that live with Train, Lala, I think the Joe, the Bless and Recovery person.
Yeah.
It was that live when Nicole had gone in the box and then you were in the comments saying stuff to Nicole. But like, why is that any of their business, what you were saying in the comments? You weren't in a box doing it. You were.
Oh yeah, because how you gonna have a girl who said sexual things about kids, dox people, call people's jobs, call CPS on people for no reason, makes up shit, be up there and be a spokesperson for anything?
Apparently,
I'm gonna talk shit.
You're not supposed to have any commentary in the comments, right?
Yeah, you have to sit on your laps, or unless you just gotta gift them or say great job. That's
So
it.
apparently that's where RT's issue is and became an issue with you, has to do with that live, but I'm not really understanding. So anyways, I'm in there because I know that Sassy is not the account that they're saying is her, right? Because I go in there and speak on what I know. I know that if Sassy is talking shit, she is on her own motherfucking name. Period. Stop trying to point fingers at Sassy every time somebody makes an account to stir up drama and say that it's Sassy, because it's not. As Sassy's friend, I can tell you that if it was Sassy, I'd know about it. And it ain't her.
And you know what's so funny? When that account came in, I was in there talking on my name.
Of course.
Listen, if she wants to point fingers at Sassy, I'm going to point 10 of them right back at her. So let me know when y'all are ready.
I'll tell you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let me say one more thing, okay? RT, you hopped in there not knowing what you were talking about, and then I hopped in your live and you're telling me I don't know what I'm talking about. All the while you were in there with May, who tried to get me to stay away from you because of something that just recently happened in court with your son, right? And then she made you look really dumb because then she brought Leanne in and made you hop out the box and start your own fucking live about.
And you know she did that on purpose.
And she definitely did that on purpose. So don't you feel fucking dumb, RT? Dumb. Because even my friends that are over here were trying to tell me that you were a bad person, RT. I still was in these fucking lives saying, I like her.
Yeah, me too.
I
Dumb
like
bitch.
her. So, you know, I mean, it's just fucking ridiculous. I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not saying I like anybody anymore because every time I fucking do it, all of you start acting out. You weird ass bitches. I'm muting. Continue, bullet.
That's why I don't like to tell people when I like them. I just don't say it.
Okay, so this is the first one. I don't know if everybody was in here when I played it, so I'm going to play it here. This is absolutely RT. I can show you. I did send it in the private chat as well. So, are you guys ready? This is the 1st one. This is about, well, you'll know.
I'm a bullet. So since you're digging up all these bones, I figured I'd bring some with me. You got any dead kids? Do I need to bring them with me?
That's the first one.
So since
Oh, shit, sorry. And then I don't want any names mentioned in this. If you know this story, please do not mention names or anything like that, okay? Respectfully. And here's the next one.
I got something your daughter can wrap her fucking lips around. To put in her mouth, it wasn't my fist. She offered to suck dick on the picture. Yeah. They, had something of my boobs hanging out that they were trying to share and exploit me. That's what I'm offering. Talking with my hands prior to that, I did not threaten to put my fist in like I would have said that. I said I have something you can suck, is what I said. Because she offered to suck a dick. So I said I have something you can suck. Like my left tit. No, kind of, because all of my kids' personal belongings are... All you give a fuck is your fucking whore-ass child who can't keep her fucking lips wanting to suck dick off of fucking TikTok.
All of that was about a 15-year-old minor child.
Well, goddamn, RT, I'm gonna have to rehearse
RT,
this.
and you think you're gonna scold my friend in a live, RT?
Except the first one. That was about my deceased child.
You aren't scolding anybody, RT. Do you understand me? Not my friend, not anyone in these boxes, nobody. Not Sassy, nobody.
What? I could never, RT.
You want me to keep going? I've got
Yeah, you got more. Why not? Recap.
It's gonna take me a bit, but I can absolutely send you a whole bunch of shit that RT has done. See, she forgot that I've known her since she came into all this bullshit before all y'all. Well, I've known her since, well, Camo knows, because I've known Camo since forever. Yeah, it's a lot.
Before you play that, hold on a minute. So RT, you asked a question and said that I'm looking for internet type of, I don't know what the fuck how you said it. Hold on, let me correct myself. Internet attention seeking. Ma'am, I'm not, but I am going to tell you this. You claim you care about me, but you're sitting over there with them same people that drug the shit out of me, right? Still talk about my situation, but that's okay. I'm not allowed to sit back and say anything. You are absolutely out of your fucking mind if you really think that I'm going to sit back and let people talk shit on me. Baby girl, no ma'am. And I didn't say anything when Rodeo Mom was speaking. I can't get in the middle of your guys' fight because, again, it has nothing to do with me. But I will tell you this. It's cool how you over there doing what you're doing. Continue. But I see how much love you really have for me when you sitting over there with Grow, who lied and drugged me, Mene, who drugged me, Viking, who drugged me and ran his mouth thinking he was doing something by exposing my old address, and then Roxy and Sydney, the person that likes to shit in tires, and the other one that likes to sleep with RSOs. But you think you're doing so much for me. That's fine.
I tried to tell Monster you were fucking trash, bitch.
Yeah, you did.
I didn't want to put children into it, right? I was just trying to...
She did. Rodeo Mom, you did a lot.
You know, I just was trying to keep other people's children out of it.
Yeah.
You fucking trash bag whore.
Yeah.
Go shit alongside Walmart some more. Okay?
I will not mention anybody's names or the creators or anything like that out of respect to them, because I have mad respect for them. But that was an incident that absolutely happened, and it happened over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. And it was.
Are you hard typing now, RT? Are you triggered, bitch?
RT, you broke my heart today.
Wait, hold on. You worked hard at calling them out. Let me explain something to you. You absolutely did not call them out. I listened to that whole live while I was sitting over here. I listened to you while I was cleaning my house. That was not you being rude or disrespectful or anything.
What's my heartbreak count up to now? We have May broke my heart. Barbie broke my heart. RT broke my heart today, buddy.
Monster, did you hear me ever disrespecting RT? Even though I know that girl helped me and I've always said I appreciate her, and when you guys all talk on her, I keep my mouth shut, correct?
I'm not RT. I don't like RT. I'm not a monster, but I will absolutely say you have never spoke bad about her.
No, I just got apparently unblocked now. But RT, I'm going to tell you this, right? I talked to you. And let me explain something to you. And I told you exactly what Roxy and Sydney were doing. I even told you that was Leanne's account behind that, right? I absolutely did. And yet you're sitting here and you're getting pissed off at me and you're blocking me and you're doing this and you're doing that. Here, let me explain something to you, and I'm going to continue to explain it to you. Grow will never be anybody's friend because the bitch is two-faced as fuck, along with May May. And Viking, he's so fucking confused, he don't know what to goddamn do. And then you got other people around you who sat there and ran their fucking mouth behind the scenes and kept asking me, oh, I want to donate, but I don't want to give it to RT because RT ain't gonna give you all your shit. And that's the one thing I did defend you on, and you can ask anybody in these boxes. I've absolutely told them every time you gave me money, including your own. Thank you. So don't ever in your fucking lifetime say that I didn't appreciate a goddamn thing, because I've never spoke bad on you until just now. You turned around and you went and sat with people that fucking drug me. Continue your life the way it is. Let me tell you something. Them same people continue to fucking drag you and say shit, I ain't gonna say a goddamn word, but I told you so.
Damn, that took me a while.
I am extremely disappointed in you, RT. You do not scold Sassy on a public live ever.
So don't you sit there and fucking.
Sorry.
Wait a minute. Alicia, can you turn that back on? What's she over there saying?
Here's this one. It is on my read about it as well. You have to scroll down a lot, but here it is.
Hold on. What was that, RT?
There's people in the comments saying that you lied about the fire and insurance and all of that stuff, and just saying that you did not lie. It was accurate, but it's May May is saying that you're a liar.
Ignore it.
May, let me ask you something real quick. Can I have that Marshall's name that you claim told you all this stuff? Can I have that? Until then, shut the fuck up. It's you irrelevant.
I would ignore it. You know what happened, Camo. For real. Like, I was convinced other things, but I'm not going to lie. I did stand for the situation with your brother as well. I want you to know that.
You asked me what kind of a car it was, and I remembered what kind of car it was. He had his wife's...
Are you guys ready to hear this one? Oh, shit.
You're not welcome there.
Let me take my medicine. All of it. Did I borrow one? Yeah. Okay, so here's Brady's prescription. Let me cover up some stuff here. But his prescription... Ducks. Hang on. Okay. His prescription says 10 milligrams, just like mine. And you know what? Here's the thing. It's dated March 17th, right? Right, Brady? What's the date on there? March 17th. Okay. Today's April 15th, right? There are 3 pills left. 3? That's extra. Those are extra. So, I'm obviously not taking my kid's medication from him every day. I'm not stealing it. And And we have the same prescription, so it's not drug diversion. The DEA only cares about, do you have a valid prescription for this medication that you take? My answer is yes, sir. And it's not enough time. Drug class and drug schedules are two different things. And since I'm not dealing them, and I am not selling them, and I have a valid prescription. Brady, who was taking Adderall first? You or me? You. Right. Did we have a visit with your doctor where I suggested to take you off of Ritalin because you were having a hard time in school? Yeah. So this is my kid. And I'm sure you guys will go talk crap to my daughter about that too. Is your sister a little bit off? Yeah. Yeah. Did she fight with her boyfriend and run him out of the house? Yeah. Did she insult and fight with your mother? Yep. Yeah.
I'm not.
So, my daughter has issues, and even my son is old enough to agree. So if any of you have any further questions, it's legal and valid, so is mine, and it doesn't matter where it came from. I didn't go buy it on the street. You people need some help, and I hear there's some things going on behind the scenes about a group chat that's coming to light about some money.
Just FYI, I believe that he was 12.
And Andrea noted that he was crying.
He woke up, and I told him his sister's gone, and he started tearing up.
Shall I keep going?
Damn it, them receipts is hell. You know?
I'm not worried about her blocking me.
Okay, who just...
RT, you can block me if you want to, but I'm going to show you the difference between class and none. I'm not going to sit here and drag you. If other people do it, I'm not going to stop them either. But I'm going to keep my mouth shut and continue to watch this live because apparently there's things that I didn't know either.
Look, guys, I found the beaver.
Crickets.
Did you get
Everybody
all your
else
money
up?
back from her?
Yes, that is one thing I will say, and I'm not gonna, it's not that I'm defending her at all, but yes, she had given me all the money that was raised, and she even took some out of her pocket. That I will admit to, because that's what happened. I'm not gonna lie on her, I'm not gonna do all that, but yes, she did do that. Oh, look at the little beaver on there.
So once again, and I will stand up for Sassy on this one. Before you run your mouth about her and you say some shit,
Sassy text.
you should absolutely clean the skeletons in your closet, or make sure you don't have any RT, because I got a whole bunch on you, ma'am. I haven't even got into the part where you talked on other people's deceased children. I can do that as well, because I'm not the first one, am I?
Does she hide those in her anal glands? Like, I don't think she has a closet, right?
Her reasoning for that is if it's not her PTSD that's affecting her, it's her anal glands. And her anal glands leak when she's stressed out. It's either PTSD or anal glands. That is a very true statement from her. And she's into BDSM. She made that loud and proud and clear.
I mean, I am too, but she's a little weird, and I don't want to know what part of that she's into.
I don't know, but something's gonna make it hard to sit. I have that recording. And let's correct it. The reason why I have that recording is because she was dogging on me and my child and my brother and all of that first, and it just kind of happened to be included because she's weird.
And RT, if Sassy wants to address somebody in comments of a live, what the fuck do you care? What do you fucking care?
Serving interests.
It has nothing to do with you.
He suddenly doesn't want the drama or the cyberbullying to happen, despite her being the biggest.
To her mother
If Sassy has something to say to somebody in the comments, she's gonna fucking say it. Who the fuck are you?
Yeah, you know what it was? I think that they had Nicole up there like speaking up for something that she's done many, many times, and I was like, what the hell is she here for? I think it was something like that. I'm not sure. Or was it a different live? I don't even know.
I appreciate when you do that, Sassy, because then I get reminded of what people do, right? So then I'm not kind to them anymore.
Yeah, and I'm just trying.
Sassy.
I think that's what it was. Do you remember? I'm driving. Is my service good? Because I'm using my hotspot, my personal
Yeah.
hotspot.
Sassy, I'm just letting you know that they really think that you need a handler, and me, BFF, and Russian, we will gladly do that for free.
All right, I
I'm just not
appreciate
sure that it's going to be the results that they're
It's not the
hoping
outcome
for.
they want. Yeah, they're gonna. Yep.
No,
They're worse
definitely
than
not.
me.
And I'm behind the scenes literally like trying to facilitate a conversation between Sassy and somebody so that this can be squashed. See, you guys handle it. Because I'm trying to be nice.
I just want to find the recording of when I was typing, because when I type, I record. So I want to see that recording. So I have to go on my phone, because then you can see the timing of it.
I just really think that, and this is what I'm talking about, right? I'm texting Sassy and I'm saying, hey, let's facilitate a conversation between that Jess person, because I know that you didn't do what they're saying that you did, right? Because that's not who Sassy is. She does stuff, she says crazy shit sometimes, but not that, right? And it just infuriates me that because they think because Sassy's loud that she would do and say something on somebody's tragedy like that when she wouldn't.
I did tell her to go to therapy. I did.
Right. And there's nothing wrong with that. But what they're trying to do is blame a fucking account on you that isn't you. And that infuriates me, right? Because as your friend, I know that you are sassy all around the board. If you don't believe me, type sassy into your search bar and look at all those fucking accounts. Those are her. Okay, she doesn't have room.
7 of them.
She doesn't have room for an account without her name on it. You're only
The reason
allowed.
why I have all those names is because they'll block me, so I want to make another one real quick to go in that live so they know it's me. So that's how those names come. I'm not making a fake name.
Right. And if you were going to, right, you'd come back in on the live on a different account without your name. But no, Sassy, as many times as she gets blocked over and over and over again, it's on Sassy's names. So anyway, I was just saying, Sassy, let's try to talk to Jess and so you can explain your side, because she really thinks that you did that. And I want her to know that you didn't. I don't know why I care.
And what did I tell you?
But
No, you told me no.
Yeah.
I've been in a box and I've told her the exact same thing before, and that doesn't fit into a narrative that makes them be the victim, so they don't want to accept the truth.
Right. And I think that that's where we're at. And that's another reason I hopped out of that box, right? Because everyone in the, once I realized that Sydney ran to RT, I mean, it's just over. So they can be the victims, I guess.
Do you see how
It's so
May started
embarrassing
that
to me.
shit? Yeah, it is so embarrassing. May started that shit in LP's live with RT and Leanne, and then she runs into RT's live and she's trying to start new shit, but they're talking about me. Your own friend is doing it to you. She was in that live commenting to Monster, May.
Which one?
RT's live.
Oh, just now? Yeah.
Yeah.
She was trying to antagonize me in the comments and I didn't address her one time.
Yeah.
Because I ignore you, May. I blocked you for a reason. Since that day that I told my friends that I blocked you so you could not text me anymore, I want nothing to do with you. You creep me out.
And then RT is agreeing with them that I have conversations with Nicole. What is RT? RT, we don't talk to each other. I don't know you like that. I have never DM'd her in my life. Unless she's a Reddit account. I don't know.
No.
But no.
hear things and run with it. That's why I'm trying to squash this Jess thing too, because I don't like that being put on you.
No, I could just tell she's a dirty bitch. I don't care what they think.
They're talking about
But,
those old
they-
messages that y'all were trolling each other.
Every time that was, and we were trolling.
Yes, it's not like y'all were like, "Hey, what's up? What you doing today? Like, come to my live, hang out."
Yeah,
What
one
the
minute
fuck?
she's telling everyone that I'm dogging her on a live, and next minute they're telling them that I'm in DMs with her. It makes no sense.
Also,
They don't make sense.
Sorry. Also, May, do not try to address me in a live when I am in the box ever. I will tell you that when after Viking dropped that shit in that chat that you guys gave him, you went live and laughed about it, bitch. Don't ever say a word to me again. Ever. Nope, I'm gonna be quiet. All I'm gonna say is your karma's coming, bitch, and I don't care.
They want people to think that me and you are in the DMs with her, like having real conversation.
They're
We're
not.
talking about we don't work together. We don't give each other shit. None of that.
They're not. And you know what? I can tell you for a fact that she's not, because it's a thing that none of our friend group does, right, Sassy? It's a thing.
Yes.
I'm not going to go into details. I'm not, but I'm telling you, it is
does
not what
happen.
we do.
No.
Okay?
We actually,
that's Grow Queen. You know that's Grow Queen that started that rumor, and they're all running with it.
Yes, and they did that over in that fucking chaos. What's her name? That fucking
The
weird
Flocka chaos.
Yeah. So she's sitting there in the comments saying they talk to Nicole and Savage every day, and we're not. They think that we sent them over to that live, Sassy.
Kimmy got a new name. Got to love me, Kimmy.
Like lives aren't public, and that people can't scroll in on their FYPs when they see certain creators in the boxes. Like, we sent Nicole and Savage over there. Stop saying that. It's fucking
You saw how
stupid.
scared Grow Queen got? She was terrified.
But I'm going to tell you, if fucking one of them says hi to me in the comments, I'm saying hi back, right? Because I'm not rude.
I even say hi back, but they don't say hi to me.
Hi, Victoria.
All right, I gotta go. I'll be back in a minute.
Hi, Mallory.
I'm cooking breakfast in my underwear for you, monster. I don't know when you're gonna get here, but
what are we having?
Oh shit, I can't tell you that. Never mind. I'm not making breakfast. It's eggs.
Mallory, so do I. And let's not to mention that she was also the one helping the situation where, and it just has nothing to do with my brother at this point. So I don't want anybody to twist it and think that it's about that. It was about the fact that RT and another individual creator absolutely scammed together about blaming some children and paying a superpower to come into a live to tell somebody that a personal friend was currently unaliving themselves. And they paid the superpower to come in and say that. And then turned around and blamed it on 2 individual creators' children.
RT,
You know about RT?
you do not get to come into a live and scold my friend RT when you've done stuff. Okay? Don't ever fucking do that again. Don't do it.
Or the
I will
fact
hop in your
Susie-
box every chance that you let me up there, and I'm going to tell you the same shit. Stop scolding my fucking friends. Pisses me off.
Yeah. So, I mean, I could keep going. There's a lot, you know?
And how many times was I over here, you guys, when stuff would be said about her, and I'd be like, well,
Every time,
trying to give her the...
every time,
Yeah, every time.
they get on my damn nerves.
You were actually liked over here.
No, Monster liked you. I did not, bitch. I can't stand you. You are pot, meat, kettle. Okay, you scammer. How's that iPad working out? Them ranks that you ran for the kids. How's that working for you? Yeah,
It's always fucking crazy ones that I'm attracted to. What the fuck is my problem? I need to go to therapy too. Because this is kind of a pattern with me, right?
I think, Monster, it's just that you try to see the good in everybody. And you know that everybody's got something good about them.
Right.
And you didn't see those things that Bullet just played.
No, I didn't.
Old dirty ass trash bag.
Yeah.
And had somebody have brought them to your attention, you'd have been like, oh, hell no, bitch. We ain't playing
Right.
that game. You know,
Like, I did this with fucking Brittany FAFO. I did this with May May. I did this with RT. I'm done seeing the good in you fuckers. Now I'm just gonna automatically assume that you're bad. Leave me alone.
I just came up here to say that I think you're like me in that, like, she was really fucking good at playing the victim, and people can come and say, like, oh, we tried to tell you. Do you know, I'm pretty sure this woman went to the links to create fake profiles and post clips that she knew were taken out of context so that she could say things like that video of her telling someone's kid suck her left tata was clipped, and what they forgot to put in there was the part where someone put it on an image and said she said it, so she was reading it out loud. She's really manipulative, and people don't get it, that she's so good at making herself look like the victim. But she has like a whole freaking Reddit thread, like RTY. And
the victim also with a splash of Corky, right? I'm attracted to that.
Yes.
I love that.
And she makes you feel like people think she's freaking crazy, and they make fun of her for all this shit, and she pretends to do research and gives you this information, and then she lets you take the fall for it. Because like, I have text messages where I got dragged because I went up into Brandon's box when that Brandon guy who he has a TBI. I went up there simply because he was battling Violet, the scammer I was covering at the time, and she was trying to get close to Mama Tot. She wanted Mama Tot to endorse her. So I went up there, and I had RT in the background sending me these messages about what someone was telling her, who is a very big profile on this app. I'm not going to say their name. It wasn't MT. But she was saying that he got kicked off another app for basically jacking off. He was a terrible person. Like, I never said any of the things that she sent me.
Right.
But when people came after me because I kind of got a little blunt, and he said, no, I don't talk to MT anymore. And then I was like, oh, what? And then he lied because he realized Violet was really upset that he didn't anymore. Never once did she stand up and like say, look, everything she was saying was true. She let people drag me for weeks and call me a bully and try to like cancel me because of it.
Wow.
So she does nothing to like anybody but hurt them. She doesn't care about friends.
Dude, Mallory, she went in a live today and tried fucking scolding Sassy over something she didn't even do. And then I hear all this stuff that Bullet has. Are you fucking kidding me?
Okay,
Yes.
another one.
Yeah.
You ready? How about the time, RT, where you BEAT, your I don't know if it's step or actual. I think it's step. I'm not 110. Little one, a minion, in a park and got thrown into a facility for that and ran from the COPS. How about that? Or how about the time that you scammed somebody?
Her husband's child.
Yeah,
Her husband's child that she beat the brakes off of.
She basically.
Hang on, I got another one. How about the time where you blamed every single TikTok creator and every individual over a storage unit? You remember that, RT?
Mm-hmm.
Got that one too. About the storage unit. And then come to find out you actually did like this, met some guy off of like Craigslist or something and convinced him to pay for your storage unit. But then he ghosted you and took your storage unit and you blamed everybody on TikTok. Or...
Wait a minute.
Funny.
Wait a minute. And
You
it comes
guys.
to find out, there was never a storage unit because the things that she turned in that were taken in the storage units, like the ex-husband's hard drive to his computer, were returned to the ex-husband. Right?
Veterans, yeah.
Because
I was getting ready to
she
say
took
that.
the stuff, the veteran, the veteran husband.
No, ma'am.
She took the stuff to Don's house, right? And Don mailed it back to the ex-husband because he won the stuff in the divorce.
Funny story with the
Because
storage
she lied
unit.
and said it was in a flood in the storage unit or something like that, and come to find out she had basically blackmailed and told Dawn to keep it from him, and it was actually in the divorce court ordered to have his DD 214 and all of that back.
Hold on 1
'Cause
second.
love all of
I
it.
just realized my crazy list got longer. Lisa.
Yeah.
The crazy list that I'm telling you where I fell in love with these quirky ass fucking people. Yeah, Lisa's on there too. Lisa, May, RT, fucking Barbie. What is my problem?
So I was a couple things. Number one, the storage unit. I hadn't heard of that one until she literally tried to dox one of my mods and say they were in Georgia and that they had been the one to like screw her over on the storage unit or something. I don't know what she was exactly trying to say, but it wasn't the person she thought it was. But I will also say, what about the fact, RT, that you basically can't go back to Texas, and we'll sit here and deny it, but you got run out of there because you're a crazy ass motherfucker, and you basically had a whole gang of people come after you, and so why you hiding in Alaska exactly?
Hi, Tech. Hello.
Hi, Tech.
I love Tech.
Why don't you tell them how the reason why that you got fired from your job in Alaska?
We do recover
that.
We do recover Tech.
Oh, but she's not. She's still a practicing RT, even though all the evidence suggests she's basically delivering medical supplies at this point.
I hope you didn't test for anything on rugs or anything like that. I'm not saying. I'm just saying I don't know anything about that.
I just want to say real quick, I used to watch Tech when I was heavily drinking in my deep, dark drinking addiction. And I used to, Tech, you don't know me, but I just want to tell you, I have, hold on, let me look.
Rodeo Mom, didn't you say Sue with the chicken in her name is not good?
Kicker.
For anyone who's not aware,
It wasn't.
oh, sorry.
It was one of the other mods, but it wasn't me that said that. We were just clarifying which Sue, but they were absolutely in a box with trash.
The one with
bags over
hearts and the
yonder.
one with chickens.
Okay.
Yeah, kicker.
I got her. Good. Okay.
Since Penny asked that question, for anyone who's not aware, the beginning of the end for RT and I was when she sat in my box and she sang a song and started dropping the N with the hard ER word and said it's okay to say it because it's a part of culture.
Bitch, that's a part of getting busted in your mouth.
Yeah, and then she said Snoop Dogg puts it in songs because he wants us to sing it.
Let me tell you something. The beginning of the end for me, it took me about 4 days in November when RT was running ranks for those kids' Christmas in Georgia. And she put the video out on her Facebook. Come join me on TikTok. I was put into ranks. I'm running for 586 kids in Georgia. All proceeds go to them. Yada, 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 whatever. Every day she would put up a total. Then when the total had got to, I want to say 6,500 money that she would have received, running on 4 different accounts, the total dropped to 3,500. She was exchanging coins.
RT, why'd you unmod me, RT?
And gifting them to a.
Why did you unmod me, RT?
Because she's upset.
Or wait a minute, Rhodia Mom, or is it the fact that she said that it was absolutely going to those children for the Santa thing and everything? It was absolutely going to them, all the money, all the donations. I have the recording. Yes, I do. And then she turned around and said, yeah, and then she turned around and said, that's my money. Don't be mad what I do with my money. Bitch, that wasn't your money. That was the children's money for Santa. Right.
Honestly, her entire stance on children sums up for me, comes into play when I started covering Emily Emo Beast Jack and exposing the fact that he knew teens watched him and literally exposes. I mean, his hacky sack dropped out of his shorts a couple times the other day. He literally exposes himself on live with kids watching. And she tried to say that I was going to get him hurt and I was making false allegations and tried to defend someone who literally showed us ding dong on a live after he had had teens up in his box. Like 14-year-old teenagers were coming up and having conversations with this man. And she tried to say that there was like no proof and I basically was in the wrong, and tried to silence me on talking about him because she didn't like me. So to me, I don't think she cares about kids at all. And she uses them to scam.
Thank you, Victoria.
Thousands of dollars from them children in Georgia. She tried to end it, but guess what? We still made it happen. The people on TikTok is who I am. When I say we, I am referring to. And Coach Mandy and her team at the gym still made it happen. But I told her, I'm going to leave you alone for now. And I did that because of somebody that I sat with. And RT likes to go low, but I will go to hell, so it don't make no matter, because I ain't got nothing to lose, right? But I told her, I said, it'll come back around. It might not be today, tomorrow, a month, 6 months down the road, but I will make it back around to you, you dirty little trash bag.
She's literally like, she's been trying to bring me down for months, like going behind my back and associating with people who don't like me. I mean, I don't know. You can't expect much.
Necessities go. Bare Necessity knows, because she used to sit with RT with that whole running ranks thing, and RT talked about me for months. And I would get on live every day talking about her and exposing her shit.
And this is kind of the thing too, Mallory, like so remember that night in Corey Shell's live, right?
Yes.
When those people were up in the boxes and were like, no, like those aren't the type that should be up there speaking about anything. It's the same situation. Like when you would be like, no, RT is not a good spokesperson for this situation. So it's kind of like the same thing when.
Well, So I think they were sent because of like RT is good with Grow 90% of the time, and I don't think she really likes May, but she'll tolerate May. So I feel like Corey got set up that night big time.
I think so too, because that person that just 3 nights ago dropped. Hold on. Remember what I told you in that private conversation?
Yes.
This is what that same individual did to me 3 nights ago. Hold, please. They dropped that in the chat. See May up there? And then Viking right underneath. That's a picture of my husband dying and his Facebook.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's what I was trying to explain to you when I messaged you on the back end. This is what these people are.
Yeah, and that's the kind of shit RT would do too.
Spokespeople for anything good, right? So I knew that you probably wouldn't have wanted to been in a box with those fucking people.
Yeah, and I know Corey was really emotional because whether Lisa said it or not, her information that all got ran, RT had said she was going to get Corey's medical license taken and all of that shit.
Say Corey Shell. People are going to
Corey Shell. Sorry, Corey Shell. So I know she was really upset, and so she was kind of blinded by that a little bit. But the next morning she messaged me and she was like, "Oh my God, I should have listened." And it was like, it was weird because people were in my chat saying I needed to look into that man all night long that night. So I don't know. They definitely had an intention coming in there.
Viking is a horrible human being. Okay. Yeah. And he was literally just when I was in RT's box, like 30 minutes ago, he was in those comments allowed to address me after doing that shit to me.
Yeah.
So fuck you, RT, right?
Yeah, she'll throw you she'll sell you for a hot dog and a melted Klondike bar if she can, just so we're clear.
Not only that, but May went live after that stuff was dropped and laughed about what Viking did to me in that chat. I never even said a word in that chat. Never said a word.
After I drop the receipts I've been saving for months to drop, don't cry, RT. Because you know there ain't shit you or anybody you sat with can do to me. I've already been through it all with you, with your scamming ass bitch.
Well, Hillary, if you see me somewhere, you message me on the back end like I did for you, okay? Because
I will. I always will let somebody know on the back end, and like I will tell you with RT,
was threatening special needs, Landon, right? And I'd have left that bitch alone if she'd have left him alone.
Yeah, I'm just going to say it. A lot of the problems that I've had the last few months all kind of stem from a massive incident with RT being involved where someone was accusing me of being an account that was posting things they shouldn't have posted. And I kind of explained this to you a little bit, Monster, on the back end, and I don't want to bring it up on here because then it'll get it all kickstarted again. But she had sent Grow over into the box, and Grow started to say that this woman was the person behind it, and somehow they started saying Grow was with me and that she was there defending me, and like it became this whole thing where for months I had to say I wasn't the one that accused you of this. That was this person, but RT was on the back end messaging Grow saying she had this person's IP address, and I'm the one that got blamed for running IP addresses and all of this shit. And it's like, no, like she literally creates drama anywhere she can go. And it doesn't matter if she's sitting with you or not. She will do everything she can to throw somebody under the
She poked at Sassy today for no fucking reason.
Yeah.
And I wasn't having it. So I went over to that box and asked her, what the fuck do you think you're doing?
Yeah, she tries to, I have it on recording. It's in the Reddit thread. She said one time when she thinks someone's a bully, she gets in your head and finds your weakness and she'll use it against you until you change the behavior to what she wants you to
No,
be.
that's not happening over here.
So I have a feeling she's probably like thinking in her own way, she's going to like control Sassy.
No, absolutely not. Okay?
Yeah.
Absolutely not. Sassy.
I know.
Listen, I tried to message Sassy today and said maybe we should have a conversation with that one person that thinks you did that thing. Sassy said, nope, I don't care what she thinks. She can think it. I said, oh my fucking God.
Yeah, she's very manipulative, and she pretends that she can like change behaviors, and she figured out that the one thing I will go hard for, you can say and do what you want about me. You can post clips of something I said out of context to try to make me look racist or sound like an ableist or something like that. I know my heart. I'm not going to stand here and like defend myself hard.
Well, and we're intelligent over here, right? We are able to make our own judgment, and it isn't what people are trying to do to you. Okay.
But when you come at other people I care about and try to drag them into drama they don't need to be in, what I've learned because of her is I get very defensive, and that's when I start to fuck up and make mistakes. So in a way, I think
get out of here, Lisa. Get the fuck out of here.
She found my weakness, but in reality, she just kind of helped me overcome it, because at this point now, she ain't got nothing to use against me.
Get the fuck out of here.
We're not welcome in your live. You're not welcome in ours.
She is, listen, that one needs to be avoided. Anyone on this app that is in contact with that person right there, you run. I was talking about, where'd she go? First rule of Fight Club. She needs to be away from here.
Lisa, real quick, if you're still in here, I'm just going to say, okay, I was going to say someone threw her name out for an account recently, and I was going to say if I happen to find out that's her, she's not going to like me, because they've posted a lot of stuff they shouldn't have posted.
She got Wreck-It blamed for a lot of fucking bullshit, and she needs far away from us.
Yeah, she came up that night in Corey Shell's box before you got there. She said she didn't say it, but she told Corey that Wreck-It would be ensuring she couldn't practice medicine ever
Absolutely
again.
not.
So Corey was like really freaked out.
That's when she got the boot. When
we don't do that.
Nope.
Yeah. Just for the record, if anybody is tracking, Corey Shell is the girl Corey.
Mm-hmm. I like her.
She's so sweet.
You know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm not going to mention anything about that, but the girl Corey, you should just know that.
I'm going to tell you this. If somebody is threatening Wreck-It against you and you haven't done shit to us, it's a lie.
Yeah.
I get it. We're scary, right? People threaten us on people. I get it. It ain't happening though if those people didn't do anything to us first. We are energy for energy.
Yeah. Corey, she knows that she has been reassured that the Wreck-It people weren't intending to come after her whatsoever.
Yeah.
I say that she was absolutely. I actually reached out to her.
Bamboo. Sorry,
Victoria.
I've known Corey for a long time. She used to be one of Dirty's supporters, and she was one of my supporters as well. And I just love her. I do. I don't have anything bad to say about her. She's a doll.
She's so sweet. And right now, she found out her partner is 16 years, has been basically cheating on her, and is just like having to restart her whole life. And it really sucks.
Yeah, I think we should keep that for...
Yeah.
Victoria, we have people that we don't like together, so absolutely you can threaten me. Absolutely. Those people attacked me over there first in Samantha's live for no motherfucking reason other than being in a live when a picture was shown. I had no idea what was happening. Basically what they did to you, Victoria. Remember? Yeah, they tried it with me. Dumb bitches.
Monster, stop standing on Monster.
Yeah, you say that, Victoria. I got blocked 3 times out of that live and booted out the box 2 times. Oh, thanks for the gifts. Y'all don't have to do that. I'm just wild. I'm just loud. I appreciate it though.
Since there's 200 and some people in here, should I play the recordings again for them to hear?
Yeah. I wish I would have heard those a long time ago because I made myself look fucking dumb.
Well, Monster, if I didn't know that you were like, you know what I mean? Like chilling, or I would have absolutely came to you and said something, but
I know. I just, listen, if y'all see me somewhere and you know something like that my name shouldn't be involved in, please let me know. I don't want to be associated with things like that.
My thing is like the people who came to me and tried to tell me not to trust her had either done bad things on their own, or I'd seen them flip-flop enough that I didn't trust them.
Right.
Or like the things they were referencing, you could go on Reddit and like they were saying terrible, like, I mean, I saw an image of her sitting on a Walmart trash bag crapping into it as people talked about her and her unalived cat. So the people who kind of were talking about her actually made her look more like a victim. And it was so hard. I wish people who like had more information and like proof that you could trust would come forward with her, because the people who usually do it come off really vindictive.
Yeah, and that's the thing about me too, Mallory. I think that's why you took what I was saying on the back end so seriously, because there is nothing that you will ever be able to find on this app where I have done anything like that.
Yeah.
It's the messenger, right?
Yeah, and too, like I trusted it too because like I hadn't messaged you at first, but I knew you were kind of in there that night that she did the whole DV thing, and I actually worked in a DV advocacy center for a couple years and went through training and things. I'm not an advocate myself. I was in more of the community engagement role, but I still had to do training to understand like the aspects and dynamics of SA and DV and the individuals who experience it. And she was doing and saying things that in my training, I had knowledge that this is not okay. And when that word got back to her that I was saying she's going to get someone unalived, she started going off and like really trash talking me.
Well, did you hear me in the box saying, do not call the police?
Yeah. And so that's why kind of at the end of the day, I was like, okay, when I reached out to you just to like say, hey, I don't want like any problems with you, because I knew that like you were kind of up there and she just does everything she can to turn people against you. Like you weren't instantly like accusatory. You listened, and like I didn't really know who you were at the time. I just had wanted to let you know, and that to me spoke volumes. Because it's just like the people who I know there's a couple
they were trying to do it all out in the open, and I said, guys, this needs to be talked about behind the scenes. This is not what we are doing for the live. I realized really quickly that I was different than everyone else in there.
Yeah, and that was the thing was like I could tell there was you, and then I know that at one point Blue even went up there and was like, this isn't okay, we need to pull back. And then her tone just completely flipped, and that's when she's like, she's lying. But all day long she'd been talking about how I was putting Bethany at risk because I had shared a photo that Blue had sent a communication of, and we're good now with it. Like,
yeah, I was there for that live too.
And I wasn't trying to like hurt her or anything, but
it did come out though that she was lying.
Yeah, and that's the thing is like it's so hard because in the moment, like she's doing all these terrible things, but she's accusing other people of doing them, and so it was hard to watch the people in the box get wrapped up in it too, because it's just like, what the hell is going on?
Yeah, it was a mess. And I was really angry the next day when I figured out that bitch was a liar.
Yeah.
Because I spent all night long trying to get her to safety.
Yeah.
So. Yeah. But anyway.
Right, Camel, I don't know what you think nice is, honey, but it is hotter than the devil's asshole outside. So,
it's not so bad here. Normally